What's up, guys? Happy 2020. New decade gets us a new hike. Today we're going to be hiking Hanging Lake in the winter. For a full hike review of Hanging Lake in the winter, go ahead and check the link below. I'm here at the visitor center. Since it is the winter, you are allowed to park in the old lot, which is right over here. In the summer, as of 2019, you have to take a shuttle to get here. And there is a fee now. So in the winter it's 10 bucks. You can buy it online, or they do have Wi-Fi in the building behind me there if you need to purchase it on site. It's about 3-mile hike and about 1,000 feet of elevation gain. So quite steep from the time you start here all the way up to the lake itself. Beautiful canyon views. And the trail starts over this way. Once you reach the official start of the trail here, there'll be some information. I already told you, it's basically 1.2 miles each way from here. And yeah, the trail starts over here. Hanging Lake is not dog friendly, and the trail was established in about 1942 and took until 2019 to make a fee. So quite a bit of time before that was implemented. But it's been so heavily used in recent years that they just had to put a fee on because the land was starting to get destroyed and there's too many people to fill that small lot. So you do have to take a shuttle, as I mentioned, in the summer months. Be sure to check the website and link below for more information on all of that fun stuff. It's pretty cold today, as you can probably tell by the way I'm bundled up. It's about 12 degrees. So although the winter is very nice, because there's way less crowds, it's pretty cold here. So I recommend using micro spikes on this hike, and there's a link below that I'll also put that talks about the difference between yak tracks, micro spikes, and crampons. This trail, unless you're breaking trail, you'll really only need micro spikes. And as you can see, there's quite a established path here, so snowshoes are not necessary today. Let's start the hike up towards the lake. I love GoPros for 3/4 of the year, but man, do they still suck in the winter. GoPro, figure that out, man. You put in a battery, and if it's not fully charged, the thing will die like 2 seconds. Camera telling me I have SD error. No, I don't. One downfall of this product. Look, it's Olaf. I have no idea if that's the right name or not, but I think that's the Snowman from Frozen / Frozen 2. Haven't seen it. Jackie tells me it's good. Depending on how you view these, they can be helpful or super demoralizing. If you're not a big hiker, a sign telling you every 4th mile you've gone. Maybe not the best morale booster, but because this hike is so popular and you get people of all different walks of life hiking up to Hanging Lake, I think they're a little excessive with the mile marker signage. Looking up at the canyon, so pretty with the fresh snow. The super blue skies today. Love frozen waterfalls, so pretty. Just shy of 1 mile, you're gonna reach this super old and now roped off shelter. Has the sign say, "Stay out of here," but pretty cool. Probably built when the original trail was around the 1940s. Once you get closer to the lake, Get to like this hairpin turn here. This is where it's hard to put in perspective, but where it gets kind of steep. So micro spikes, as I mentioned at the beginning, will deal with this no problem at all. We are now sitting right underneath the lake. It's like right up there. And this is, in the winter, definitely the part where if there's snow, which there obviously is, there'll be ice underneath and you're gonna definitely want micro spikes. And in the summer even, this is the steepest part, but really not too bad. And as you can see, railings all the way once you get past this tree here. So just take your time and be careful. The lake gets all the shine, but man, don't take these canyon views for granted. So pretty. Looking up past the lake there. Before or after you head over to Hanging Lake, right over there, you can head up here for a little bit, a couple hundred yards, to get a bonus view of sprouting rock. So we're going to show you that now. This is sprouting rock, and you can see why they call it that. The waterfall comes right out of the rock. So cool. And take a look at these little ice caves underneath. Definitely worth the extra couple minutes. Alright, made it to Hanging Lake. A lot less frozen than I thought. It's still super pretty. Give you a little bit closer of a look. I love this wide angle lens because it shows you how colorful the water is too. Super, super pretty. Definitely don't go out on those logs to take pictures. This is a super fragile ecosystem, and it's part of the reason they added the fee. You can tell that the water is pretty warm, that it's not frozen, and everything else around here basically is. It also has a decent flow to it, but it's definitely like a mini ecosystem in itself, and that's why it's so unique, and that's why it's really beautiful all year round. So yeah, just be sure to respect it once you're up here. And if you do see people climbing out on the logs, maybe discourage them and tell them, hey, don't do that. Spent about 20-30 minutes just enjoying it here. Just one other group and they just left, so have it to myself, which is super rare. So it's going to be about 3 miles, maybe 3.2 with a little extra walking to get to the official trailhead. And then yeah, about 1,000 feet of elevation gain, but even in the winter, this is just a really pretty hike, and I highly recommend it. For hikers of all levels, just grab some micro spikes, maybe some hiking poles if you really need them, and you're ready to go. Yeah, so as all the signs around here say, and as I mentioned before, just stay off the water and keep this area clean. The reason why the water is this kind of turquoise color is there's certain mineral deposits in there, and obviously you want to keep that clean for the fish and the habitat all around here. So enjoy it with your eyes and just take it in, because it is truly a beautiful spot, even in the winter here with the kind of frozen, partially waterfalls, and they will freeze most of the way. Just probably needs to be a bit more cold here this winter. For a full hike review and more information about Hanging Lake, go ahead and check the link below, thevirtualsherpa.com. I'll have everything you need to know about this hike, including fees, the limit, which there is a limit. I didn't mention that earlier. There is a limit to how many people can visit. So in the summer, when it's super busy, the permits will sell out. It's about 700, so it's a lot. But in the summer, it can get that busy in a day. So, but yeah, this is a great hike, one I highly recommend, and definitely in the winter as well. So for a full hike review, check the link below. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe not to miss any future hike videos here in Colorado and beyond. And we'll see you on the next adventure.